First they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out, because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out, because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out, because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me. Ponder that for a moment, because I honestly am serious that this couldn't be any more relevant than it is right now. Okay, so the International Fascist Party, otherwise known as Antifa, or cunts, decided to target a new enemy, black metal band Marduk. Seriously, what could they possibly have against these fine, young, upstanding citizens? I mean, they come from Sweden, for fuck's sake, the most progressive nation in Europe, where their feminist government makes a habit of protecting the fee-fees of rape immigrants over the safety and well-being of Swedish nationals. Plus, a lot of their songs are anti-Christian and anti-Christ themes, so wouldn't that get some progressive points, right? We all know how they love to virtue signal by bringing up Christianity and the Crusades every time you respond to someone questioning Islam. Or is it because they have song and album titles in German? Wow. Is it because some of their imagery and lyrics are influenced by World War II? Well, fuck me. Do you know how many metal bands have songs about World War II and Nazis? Too many to count. Why only target music? Or are you slowly building up to banning movies and books based between the years of 1938 to 1945? So anyway, the Oakland Metro Opera House in Oakland, California were forced to cancel Marduk's concert. Why? Well, because a terrorist group threatened terrorist action. Yep, Antifa had this to say. Heads up, the Oakland Metro Opera House is scheduled to host Marduk, a black metal band with known white supremacist ties from Sweden that profits off glorifying Nazi imagery and songs about Nazi SS officers and anti-Semitism on Saturday, February 18th. Marduk has just kicked off a tour in the US called Front Schween North America 2017 Tour. Front Schween is the name of their latest album, which is entirely about the Third Reich. The term Front Schween, meaning frontline pig, refers to the nickname given to Nazi Field Marshal Walther Model, because he preferred to lead from the front and was known for his abuse and crudity. Well, Front Schween, that yes means frontline pig, pretty much refers to anyone on the front lines. Not just one Nazi person, but anyone, on any side. So anyway, it goes on blah blah blah, mentioning Varg Vikernes, Anders Breivik, and a lot of other completely unrelated nonsense, and gets to this part. In these times of alt-right white supremacists attacking artist spaces in Oakland, attacking? What the fuck? And elsewhere, following the tragic ghost ship fire and Breitbart's neo-Nazi troll Milo Yiannopoulos having recently attempted to kick off his campaign against sanctuary campuses at UC Berkeley targeting, god damn it, use some fucking grammar, bitches! It's not easy to read this shit. Anyway, blah 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 blah, it would be a huge insult for all affected communities to allow a crypto-Nazi band like Marduk. Crypto-Nazi? What the fuck are they talking about? Marduk aren't even Nazis, they're not white supremacists, for fuck's sake. Anyway, with known white supremacist ties, to come to town and profit off their glorification of Nazis. We ask everyone at this time to demand Oakland Metro to cancel the show, and in the event that the venue refuses, come together as a community to shut it down. Wow, yeah. That doesn't sound threatening at all. And the full statement is in the comments below. So the police caved like cocked bitches and released this statement. There are groups that believe Marduk profits off glorifying Nazi imagery and songs about Nazi SS officers and anti-Semitism. Based on the riot that occurred in Berkeley in regards to Milo Yiannopoulos speaking at the university, it is reasonable to believe that there would be a threat to public safety if these groups showed up to protest Marduk. So the fucking show got cancelled. Antifa won this battle, but they've made a very dangerous enemy and will ultimately lose the war against. Metalers. And not just your garden variety Metallica fans, but the brutal, nasty, violent, scary and the most fucking lutely deplorable mean motherfuckers ever to disgrace music venues across the globe. These people, and I'm one of them, or at least I used to be a few years back, do the kind of violence in a mosh pit to each other with not even an ounce of ill will that will have these Antifa pussies running with their tails between their fucking legs. So I make this message to all the music venues that will be contacted or have been contacted by the Fascist Brigade and the police that will inevitably have to get involved. Please, don't cancel the concerts. Now, you could say, well, it's just one small black metal band, and even though they have no real ties to white nationalism or Nazism, it's not really the trouble these groups are threatening us with. Trust me, it's worth the risk. Please, let the gigs continue. I implore you. I beg you. Don't give in to their threats of terrorism. Now, remember what I said at the beginning of the video? First they came for the socialists, blah blah blah. When you give in and bow to their demands once, they'll come back for more. So it's a black metal band this time. Who's next? Steel Panther because of the sexist lyrics? That could lead to any glam-related band, reaching as high as Aerosmith for the same reason. Now I'm being as earnest as possible here, and I don't mean it hyperbolically or as a straw man argument, blowing it out of proportion. The more you give in to their demands, the more power you give them. Soon, any band or artist that made a comment or even a fucking tweet, no matter how long ago, that the regressive left doesn't like will suddenly be on the list of performances you're not allowed to have at your venues. Stand-up comedians will also be added to the blacklist. And soon enough, your venues will be losing money due to them being standing empty on days where you could otherwise have full capacity events. So like I said, don't cancel the events. It might be worth the risk of having a few windows smashed and a couple of bins knocked over. Because if Antifa are stupid enough to fuck with extreme metal fans, we'll take the fight to them. And then they'll get fucked.
Proper fucked.
Yeah, proper fucked. Oh, and before I go, I'd like to do a quick shout out to the Eldritch God and 1488 Keck FM for his very kind words and video about yours truly. It was extremely humbling and a great inspiration for me to make more videos and to learn and to grow as a content creator. So seriously, thanks a lot for that. It means a lot to me. So check out his channel. His link is in the description below.